Hey guys, so today I'm going to be bringing you the first part of a new series I'm going to be doing called AD Breakdowns. Now this is just going to be a series aimed at improving you as an AD player. It's going to take every aspect of playing AD, break it down for you, and hopefully you can pick up some tips. So this first episode is aimed at improving your team fighting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down a couple of team fights and show you who you should be attacking, where you should be positioning, and hopefully improving your understanding. So the first thing to look at is going to be the state of the game. So if you can see, I'm pretty fed at the moment. I have 2 finished items, but I'm pretty much the only one on my team. So Swain isn't particularly strong and neither is Jax. But looking over on the other side, Varus is reasonably strong, Lee Sin's also quite strong, and Ahri is pretty strong as well. So all of their carries are in a better state than we are at the moment. Looking at Jax as well, he hasn't actually finished any items yet. He went for a Sheem before he finished Blade of the Ruined King, whereas Lee Sin has just got a Bloodthirster already. So he's at a larger power spike than Jax is at the moment. So I'm just going to pause this here, as this is where the team fight kind of starts. So Jax goes for Lee Sin off at the side, but gets caught by Varus and is chunked down to about 60% health already. And if you notice, he actually popped his ultimate during that engage as well. So Jax, especially because he doesn't have any survivability in items at the moment, relies purely on that ultimate to survive team fights. And with that down, that's a huge amount of our pressure gone in team fights, and it means that Jax is probably just going to blow up if he jumps into anyone. The other thing to notice is that Leona is up on the top left of the screen fighting Skarner and Ahri. Thresh is also there as well, so she's 1v3 as a support, and all she has in items wise is a Sightstone and 2 gold per 10, so she's obviously quite weak at the moment, and is caught out position, is going to take a lot of harass as well. So it means that our 2 frontliners are going to be really weak at the moment. They're going to be down to about 60% health, and because we're behind in gold already, this is pretty much the time where we're going to disengage. So we all should rendezvous kind of where I am now and then back out up the ramp. But I'm just going to press play and we'll see what actually happens. So we're going to go and try and meet with Leona and save her, and unfortunately she takes a charm right to the face. Skarner gets instantly popped because I built a last whisper, and I'm going to pause it again right here. So as you can see, Varus, Thresh and Lee Sin are all 3 off to the right, and Thresh puts his box down, which kind of negates any aggression on towards them because there's no way to go around it. So you can see there in the circle they've got the tower protecting them, they've got the box protecting them, and all 3 of them are grouped up in the Immortal. So the only option for me left now is to attack the closest target, which is going to be Ahri. So I'm going to try and do some good damage onto her, but at this point the fight is pretty much lost. So Jax and Leona both got instantly blown up because they were already low health. Jax was on 60% roughly, but he didn't have his ultimate, which meant that he has no defensive stats, and Varus just absolutely rips through him. So it's a good Amumu ulti to lock those 3 in place, but by this time it's too late. The other thing to note is that, and the reason that we can't fight this now, is because Swain is on around 50% health, but Ahri has built Umbrella Nomicon, which is a perfect item when you're playing against Swain. Now if you didn't know, when you're under 50% and you deal damage to an enemy, you give them a healing debuff which reduces all healing done to them. So this means that Swain now has no survivability. If you look at his items, he's got Spell Vamp and he's got a bit of health and damage with the guys, and that's it. He's got no real survivability. He didn't build a Rod of Ages or anything like that, and so now he can't regen with his healing with his ultimate. He's literally a sitting duck. There's nothing left for him and he's going to die straight away. So at this point my job is just to get out of there alive. I'm 9 and 1, I'm worth a lot of gold, so there's no sense in me dying and them getting a complete ace. So I'm going to attack move backwards, as you can see where the arrow is pointing now, and I'm going to try and kill anyone that chases me because Draven's so good at kiting. So we're going to press play again and see what actually happens. I'm going to put some more damage onto Ahri, and then Lee Sin jumps on me. He's going to kick me away, so I'm going to ultimate, I'm going to barrier just in case he's got his Q, and then I'm going to run away. That's it for my first episode, so thanks for watching. I decided to just do 1 team fight this episode to keep it quite short and concise, and then I can release more videos rather than do 2 team fights in the episode and make the video longer. Please do leave the feedback you have for me in the comments below, and whether you prefer the 1 team fight or whether you would like to see 2. Let me know anything I could have done better, and I'll catch you next time.